Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H has shown adaptability as the head of WWE Creative, often juggling between top talents to give most athletes a chance to shine. However, the game's booking of Finn Balor has not been well received by the majority of fans. The Prince was expected to be one of the most prominent stars under Triple H's regime, considering his bookings during the black and gold era of NXT was spearheaded by Hunter himself. However, Balor is often on the losing end of his matches and has very little credibility as a single star presently. Balor was in action on Raw this past Monday, where he challenged for the Intercontinental Championship. However, the Judgment Day star once again lost the match, with his stablemate Dominic Mysterio playing an inadvertent role in the outcome. The result did not sit well with fans, with many disappointed with how the 11-time WWE champion has been booked in the last few years, with many feeling that the CCO had lost faith in him. A fan even noted that they could see Balor being released from WWE after WrestleMania 41, considering the Stamford-based promotion had no creative direction for him. Finn Balor is one of the greatest NXT superstars of all time. He was presented as a top-tier star during the black and gold era of NXT, which was booked by Triple H. However, the CCO has not booked him in a similar fashion on the main roster. Balor has largely been limited to the tag division in the last few years. He earlier used to team up with Damian Priest, and the duo won the tag team gold on a few occasions. However, the Prince had been tagging with JD McDonough since Priest was ousted from the Judgment Day at SummerSlam 2024. While Finn Balor has won the undisputed Tag Team Championship on 2 occasions with Priest and the World Tag Team title with McDonough once in the past 2 years, fans have been pushing for Triple H to give him a proper singles run, as it has been many years since the Prince has held individual gold. It was reported a few months back that WWE was lining up Finn Balor for a huge push in 2025. However, judging by how the year has gone for the star so far, it looks like his fans will have to be more patient. He strictly adheres to Sportskeeda's ethical standards and conducts thorough research before writing on any topic. Apart from working for Sportskeeda, Vivek is also a finance student. He loves to follow the stock and crypto world, studying the market in his free time. Vivek is a part of the combat sports division at Sportskeeda Wrestling. An engineering graduate, he joined the division 3 years ago because of his passion for pro wrestling. A fan since childhood, Vivek recalls the first show he watched was WrestleMania 21, where John Cena won the WWE Championship. Despite being a part of the WWE team, Vivek's favorite wrestlers are Adam Hangman Page and Darby Allin from AEW. Hangman's storyline with Kenny Omega and the Elite was one of the reasons he started watching AEW, and he feels the star's rise to the top resonates with many. Darby's unparalleled passion for the business makes him his second favorite. Once a headliner who dominated pay-per-views and lifted world championships with regularity, the 11-time world champion is now a ghost of his former self. His name still draws murmurs of respect, but the cheers are fading. And according to an increasingly loud chorus of WWE fans online, this could be the final chapter in what was once a Hall of Fame-bound career. Triple H has given up on him, one fan tweeted bluntly. Another added, "He will be released after WrestleMania. This run is dead." Such sentiments are spreading fast across social media as fans and insiders alike react to the veteran's lackluster booking in recent months. While his name still carries weight, it's become evident that WWE's creative vision, helmed by Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque, is moving forward with or without him. Just a few years ago, this superstar was atop the mountain. He was headlining major events, taking part in main event feuds with names like Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar. His mic skills were sharp, his in-ring work dependable, and his presence electrifying. The WWE Universe believed in him, whether he played the face or the heel. Now, he's stuck in mid-card obscurity, barely featured on Raw or SmackDown, with short, forgettable matches and promos that feel like afterthoughts. He's gone from being a central pillar of WWE programming to a relic trotted out for nostalgia, and fans have taken notice. That's the rallying cry going through Reddit threads, YouTube comment sections, and X, formerly Twitter. Many longtime followers of the 11-time world champion believe that his current trajectory is not only a disservice to him, but also to the fans who supported him for over a decade. He deserves better than this, one Reddit user wrote in a thread analyzing the most underutilized wrestlers of the year. He's a veteran who still has something to give. Triple H is wasting him. But others argue that the writing has been on the wall for a while now. He lost his edge. He doesn't feel special anymore, another fan responded. The crowd reactions are gone. The spark's not there. It's sad, but maybe it's time to let go. When Triple H took over WWE's creative reins, many believed it would mark a renaissance for underused and overlooked talent. To a degree, it did. Stars like Gunther, LA Knight, and Chad Gable saw boosts in prominence, while legends like Edge and Rey Mysterio were given meaningful programs before stepping back. But there's only so much screen time to go around. This particular 11-time world champion found himself slipping through the cracks. Maybe it's a lack of creative direction, or maybe it's backstage politics. Some believe Triple H simply doesn't see him as part of WWE's future, and in a company constantly evolving, with new stars like Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes rising through the ranks, there's less and less room for those whose best days are behind them. There's no agenda, one WWE insider noted. Triple H respects him, but it's about business. If he's not connecting with the audience, if merch isn't selling, if his stories aren't moving the needle, then hard decisions get made. That's why fans are eyeing WrestleMania with a strange mix of hope and dread. It may represent one last shot at redemption, or the final nail in the coffin. Rumors have swirled that WWE plans to write the former champion out of programming after WrestleMania. Some sources even speculate that his contract may be allowed to expire quietly, with no major farewell or retirement match. He'll be gone by April, one user wrote. Triple H isn't even pretending to push him anymore. It's over. Still, others are holding on to hope that the grandest stage of them all could offer a chance for closure or reinvention. He doesn't need a title run, one fan tweeted. Just give him a story that means something. Let him go out on his terms. We've seen countless superstars reinvent themselves late in their careers. From Chris Jericho's chameleon-like ability to adapt, to Edge returning from retirement to main event WrestleMania again, the blueprint is there. But not everyone can, or wants to, take that route. For this 11-time champion, the question becomes, is there enough fire left to try? Or has the business passed him by? It's worth noting that he's still in fantastic shape. His matches, while less frequent, are technically sound, and his fanbase, though quieter, still exists. Perhaps all he needs is the right spark, a surprise heel turn, a shocking feud, a return to the ruthlessness that once made him a locker room leader. There's dignity in walking away when the time feels right. And if that time is after WrestleMania, with no pomp or pyro, just a final bow, maybe that's enough. As is so often the case in wrestling, the fan base is divided. Some are calling for one last push. Others think his time is up. Everyone seems to have an opinion, but no one really knows what's next. In a world where kayfabe and reality blur constantly, only one thing is certain. WWE moves on. The train never stops, and for every veteran who fades into the background, there's a hungry new talent ready to take their place. Triple H's silence on the matter is telling. No big promos, no interviews teasing a storyline, just the slow, quiet absence of opportunity. Whether his departure is imminent or exaggerated, the current run of the 11-time world champion has left many disappointed. It's not the fall from grace that stings, it's the lack of finality. The feeling that someone so decorated might simply vanish from the screen without the respect he earned.